flavor of the day, Emily?
Our flavor of the day is peach.
Ooh.
So welcome everyone to the first episode of The T.
The truth, education with attitude.
There you go.
Just a little bit of attitude.
A lot of it.
Just a splash.
We're going to start off with some introductions. So hi, I'm Emily. I'm 18 and I'm a senior. I love acting. It's like the thing I am most passionate about, and I am working towards achieving a career in acting. Thanks, ladies. Fun facts about me. My favorite color is baby blue. I have a baby blue car.
Look at that coordination!
You know, it's like my thing.
It's one of my many things.
One of my many things.
Hashtag quirky.
Quirky teen girls, just us.
Let's see. My favorite food is pad thai. I think I could eat my body weight in pad thai. Not a fan?
That's a challenge.
That's a challenge. Off on tofu.
Fight me on top.
Tofu is so good. Tofu is my thing. That's another one of my things.
Got
Love
lots.
me some tofu.
I just like mac and cheese.
The basics or the You don't like it? It's so good. No, it's so, that's my like. It's so good.
Speaking of mac and cheese, I'm a vegan, and we're the vegans.
Vegans of the group. And then we're not.
We're the weak.
Vegans unite.
Yes, girl.
You can get a sweatshirt with that is, you know.
Okay.
Should
You
we
know
just
what?
get like sweatshirts that say vegans and then
No.
And they'll be like,
I would never leave my house wearing that. Yeah.
Have anything else you wanna?
You know, I'm
Sprinkle
sure
in there?
lots of things will come up
Oh,
during
just will.
episodes.
So
Y'all get
sure.
to know us a little too well. That's T.
That's T.
Relevancy.
So who are you? So I'm Jamie. I'm a sophomore. I just turned 16. I'm the baby of the group. So
She's
Happy
young.
birthday.
She can't even drive.
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
you can drive?
Yeah, I can.
Have you got your license?
I do.
Ooh.
I do. So
driver.
hate to flex on them, but
That's
Are you
quite
a
a
good
basic
driver?
need, though. What need?
Yeah.
I don't want to say need.
well, now that I'm like, it's weird because I was like, hey, Dad, can you drive me somewhere? And he was like, do it yourself. And I was like, I can do that. I was like, whoa. Oh my gosh.
You know what I believe? I think so I failed my first driver's test,
Oh, no.
which is exclusive
Goodness.
information because, listen, I think
Exclusive information.
yielding is a recommendation. All right?
That's so
Because hear me out. No, hear me out. I know that when it has a green arrow, that means when you're turning left, that means you can go. But I know you're supposed to yield when it's a green light.
Yeah.
However, if no one's there, I'm gonna go. You know.
That makes sense.
But apparently they take up points because you have to be like, okay.
Wait, am I looking everywhere?
Okay, listen, we may not be all theater kids if you can't tell by everything about us. However, I'm not going to be dramatic about turning. I'm just going to turn and I don't have to be like,
I'm just gonna eat it.
so, did you pass your first time?
I did. I passed both of them my first time, so just.
That's sin. You're still
Oh, sorry. That's a sin.
Anyways, tell us more about you to move on from that horrific.
My favorite color is like yellow orange, and my room is currently orange. So everyone walks in and they're like, "Whoa, that's weird," and I'm like, "Yeah, nice to meet you."
Oh, that's new and different.
My-
I have like a basic just white room, and I feel not.
My friends come up to me and they're like,
Original.
"Jamie, you're so quirky," and I'm like,
Quirky and cool.
"Thank you." That's cool.
That's the goal. You have goals set up for yourself. What do you do in your spare time?
So we're all theater kids, but I've kind of been like, I'm on stage and I'm off stage. I'm currently the house manager for the show at our school. So that's always fun.
What does that mean? What does that
That means
entail?
like I'm in charge of like the ushers and the publicity and lobby decoration and all that fun stuff.
That's a lot.
Fifth Ave, come judge us.
Fifth Ave? You're doing Fifth Ave? Girl, ooh.
Well, like the Fifth Avenue Awards. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then, what else about me? I'm all about like try everything at least once, and if you don't like it, never do it again. But if you like it, hey, there's something new for you.
See, I've never had like a burger, like a hamburger, cheeseburger, like never.
Have you been a vegan your
Really?
entire life?
No. But I've been vegetarian for like 5 years.
Wow.
And, like,
I know you were just like full send.
Yeah.
Full send.
Well, honestly, I came home and I was like, hey, guys, I'm thinking about going vegan. And my parents were like, you know, that's a really big choice, Emily.
No, my
It's a really
parents
big
did the same
commitment.
thing.
And
I was like, so no judgment. Like, I don't need judgment from you guys, but I'm gonna go vegan. And they were like, you're never gonna be able to do that. And I was like,
Watch me.
watch me there.
I mean, I have
Bet.
zero self-control, so
The
there's.
problem is now my body just rejects dairy,
Oh,
so
no, that's terrible.
yeah.
See, I texted them and I was like, what do we want for snacks? And they were both like, we're vegan. And I was like, okay.
You know what I responded with? Like, full truth, I responded with completely, and I quote, I am a goat and I will eat anything.
And I told that to my mom and she was like, I like Anna.
You know,
We love Anna.
I don't know, just you really identify with goats. I have this little, like,
Like,
lamb.
I don't identify as her or she. I identify as goat.
So, your
It's
thing.
that one vine that's like on all aspects except physical. I am a goat.
Just perfect. Oh.
That was so perfect. That was so good.
I'm so glad that was gonna be on.
Is that on your resume?
I can make great goat noises. You know what? Honestly, on an acting resume, anything works.
It's
Okay.
so true.
No,
It's
that
weird.
is so true.
Yeah.
Like you could put like, I know how to be on a trampoline, and they'll be like, oh my
Oh my
gosh.
Oh my god, yeah.
Cast. Just like,
It's the weirdest thing. Okay, well, I'm Anna.
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome to no. Okay. Censor myself, which is rare. I am also a theater kid, as we mentioned so many times, but we all met like on set, which we'll talk about.
we
later.
did. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Just wait.
Just wait.
It's, we're hooking you in. It's like fishing. Okay. I'm very extroverted. We're all, yeah, I mean, I think
Wow,
we can
no.
tell by now.
I thought you were the shyest person in the room.
You know what? It's a fun fact. I have a twin sister.
Really?
Yeah, and
No.
Surprise.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
See, you're learning at the same time as they are.
Oh.
You might as well know.
See, we've only known each other for like what, 2 months? So
Yeah, so
you're
you're
basically
basically
learning
learning
with
with
us.
us.
And none of us live close to each other, so
No.
it's like,
She,
yeah,
lives
limited contact.
she lives 5 hours away. This girl drove 5 hours to get snaps.
She's the one who drove the most to
Commitment.
get here. She's staying in a hotel. We're like, wow.
I'm going home to sleep in my own bed, not to flex. but-
Okay, hotel beds.
Hotel bed? No, they do not.
They're so nice.
That's
I love hotel
This
beds.
is its own debate within it. This is the first TV.
This is
spill.
the first TBA.
Well, I don't sleep with covers because I'm so claustrophobic. That's a new fact about me. Because I got stuck in an elevator when I was like 9.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's like one of my worst
Gosh.
fears.
No, you know what I did as a kid because they never fixed this elevator in this hotel because I don't know, it was like, who knows. But like,
terrifying.
no, and I would literally, we'd go get froyo and then I'd save it until we got to the hotel for the elevator just in case the elevator broke down. I had to like, I rationed myself.
She thought ahead.
And it was just, okay. Might as well ration. What else do? I played soccer for 14 years.
Athletic.
I do not anymore, but because I stopped to focus on acting, so that was fun. But yeah, my twin sister and I, what I was saying, we're like polar opposites. So she's very introverted, kind of, but she like will stay in her room and she'll like text me constantly where it's like, so like where are you right now? And it's like, you know, if I just disappear, yeah, it's just quirky things.
Quirky.
Who are you?
Hashtag quirky.
I am Corinna, and I am 16. I am a junior,
Oh, I'm
but I also do Running Start, which is this thing where you like take college classes, but you're in high school.
You're a college girl.
college
She's
girl.
a college girl.
I live in Eastern Washington, so on the opposite side of the state than they do.
We're all Western Washington.
Yes.
We're outsiders.
How did you
Double.
So I also act. I'm in 2 shows right now. I'm choreographing a show, actually.
I can't
Yeah.
dance for all
Do you
that.
dance or like?
Yeah.
Me too. I danced for like 9 years.
My main thing is acting.
I did competitive dance, but then it was just really petty and money filled. And I was like,
Hardcore.
I play the same thing with like
We were like,
cheer and
no.
dance or like.
Yeah.
It's
Money
really,
pits.
it's intense. Some of it's
Yeah.
so fake too, and you have to like check like different websites and be like, is this thing real or am I being like pickpocketed on the web?
So I played soccer for 7 years, actually.
Oh,
So not as
hello. Way to
long.
one up her.
One up by double. Okay.
Yeah, so I played soccer for 7 years, and then another passion of mine is I do computer science. So I like
A
I
See,
STEM
I'm a
girl.
STEM
Yeah.
icon.
I love like coding websites.
Women in
That's mostly what I
STEM.
do.
Let's go.
I love like
So
coding
cool.
websites. It's my favorite thing.
I didn't know that.
dude.
So
That is so
Yeah.
I'm in awe. That stuff confuses
Oh,
me
awesome.
so bad. I did robotics in the 5th grade, and I was like,
cute.
I don't know what this is.
I forgot to, I'm also 17, and yeah, I mean, what else about me? What else about?
Or do we have any other like fun stuff? I love STEM stuff, and I'm in a global health class at my school right now, and it's so cool.
Love
And so I'm
that.
very here for like the sciencey part, the computer stuff. I'm not the best at, but I'm so interested. But I'm more like a communications person. Like
I'm just
gotcha.
definitely humanities. I love English.
Yeah.
I do, like, 'cause the thing is, I'm not the best at writers. You could ask my AP Lang teacher, and she might, just show them, my transcript. It might not. It's not the best, but it's like, okay, I passed. Yay! The little things. What kind of classes are you taking?
I love writing. Like I love English and writing, but I don't really like in school, like English. Per
Sometimes
se.
doing it for a grade is
Yeah.
so different than
Like,
doing it on your
yeah.
own.
Exactly. I don't like because I do partial online school actually, just so I can have availability for like castings and auditions and filming. So I don't know. I
I love
like
the
writing.
time
just-
responsible queen.
Yeah,
I have zero time
A lot of
management.
So
Personal time
speaking
management.
of having time for filming, we all met
Yeah.
while filming.
Yes.
So yes, just
We were filming with Blue Forge, which is what this is through as
Oh.
well. And it was in Leavenworth in December, and we were all freezing our toes off. Like Emily couldn't feel her toes.
My toes were numb within the first
like, 15 minutes.
And so we all like met, and we were all like huddled, and we were like, "So, is everyone else as cold as we are?" Hi, what's your name?
We're suffering. Nice to meet you. The
Yeah.
classic meeting of. It was weird though, because I've been on so many sets and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of times, like between actors, it gets petty.
yeah.
It gets a little-
It's always like the extras are like, "So what do you do?"
Yeah. And it's always like, so
Cool.
is this your first film? Oh no, it's my like 10th, and you're like,
Check my resume.
Good for you.
and you're like, okay, you're intimidating.
Okay, sorry. It's just kind of okay. Don't look at my resume. It's fine.
No, but because when we met, we decided afterwards we wanted to keep in touch, and that's how the show came to be.
And we were like, guys, what if we just shared our opinions?
Spilled
With
some
everyone.
tea.
Spilled-
Spilled a little bit of tea.
So that's what we're doing here today, and we're gonna explain that. Oh, it's gonna be.
It'll come. Stay tuned. We've got a lot going on. We have lots of opinions.
Too many.
All right, so a couple disclaimers before we really get into the tea.
Yeah.
We just want to let you guys know that we know we're all teenage girls, we know we're all white, and we know that we're all middle class.
Yeah.
So that definitely has an effect on our opinion, and we also all live in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Which also really affects our opinions. So
For example, I hate the heat. I think it's the sin of the world. But that may be just so not for you.
Oh my gosh.
So that might be
See,
personal.
I love all seasons because like in the summer I get tired of it being so
Should we
hot.
just
and then
go
in the
around
winter-
and say our favorite season real quick and
Oh
why?
my gosh, fall.
Fall.
It's
Okay.
so easy. Like
Why?
I just the colors and the feeling. and
Pictures,
just-
sweater weather.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like it's just it's so good.
Right.
I love it.
I like the summer because no school, and
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
am, so there's that. But I am also I only thrive in the cold and the rain and the snow.
Okay, I love the rain though.
I'm just
I love
warm-blooded.
it.
I am that good of just a warm-blooded person that
We
I
get
just
it. You have circulation.
I just have
Not all of us do.
You're like some of us don't have circulation.
My fingers are numb right now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So, well, I mean, we all are wearing jackets, so there's that.
It's a little cold in here, not gonna lie.
What about you?
Okay, so I like whatever season I'm in, really, because like I see it snowing and then I'm like, oh my god, I love winter, and then it's summer and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love summer.
Are you kind of the person who would be like bandwagon to like a Super Bowl team if they like, oh, I'm gonna go for them, but then they lost. Like, oh, I was going for them.
Actually,
I feel like that's the vibe.
That's you.
That's the vibe I'm
I
getting.
hope not.
Just
I like whatever season I'm in, but I like fall definitely is the top
Yeah.
one. But like whatever
Love
I,
it.
whichever one
The
I'm in, I'm like,
colors are
thriving.
so good. They're
Yeah.
so good. Like you guys are just like epitome of fall right now, and I'm like obsessed.
Dabbling. Oh, sorry. I'll work on it.
I'm a summer girl. I'm moving to LA in the future.
Really?
Actually, yes. I'm
Jamie.
going there. I love it. I was actually just visiting like really
I
recently.
remember seeing that.
But I was that crazy Northwesterner who was like on the beach in a bikini and it's 60 degrees out and everyone
That's
else
hot.
on the beach.
Yeah,
is
that's
really
warm.
And everyone on the beach is wearing like long jackets. I saw a girl in like a hooded jacket and
Dang.
Uggs walking her dog and I'm like in my
That's
shorts. and-
wild.
just
Hey,
you know,
guys.
I'm just giving the pictures, kind of like this kind of vibe, you know.
Yes,
This kind of-
yes, precisely, yes, exactly.
I'll do the fan away and just be thank you, thank you.
But no, summertime, all the way. I'm a summer kind of girl. My hair gets lighter, I get freckles, I'm just happier.
So,
I don't really tan.
Yeah.
so yeah, within the show, we just know that we're all sort of one type of person.
And
Like, we definitely have different opinions, but
Yes.
overall we're,
And we're also very opinionated.
yeah.
So
All
we're,
Skittles.
you know, and I think we're all loud people, just period. I
Neither
mean,
are.
I'm sure you might be able to hear it thus far. That's just a guess. But I think that the biggest thing for me personally, at least, is that I think it's very important to share your beliefs. But as always, if I, for example, on social media, if I like post something that's tend to be a little political geared or just personal beliefs, you know, if someone responds with, I respond to something a little bit like,
Disagreeing.
yeah, then that's fine. I always respond with like, okay, I understand, I'm not gonna agree, and that is okay.
I think one of the
that-
most important things is that we can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
And, like, we're all-
respectfully.
We're all really open-minded, so.
Yeah, that's
It's true.
That's
If
one of
ever
the most
you guys have
important
anything to
things
say,
to
like, we want to hear it. We want to hear
Yeah,
like, a
absolutely.
different side of it.
because we will be having guests coming in when we talk about things like gender. I believe we're gonna have someone
who identifies as
non-binary.
non-binary,
Yeah.
and things like that, where it's
Just
like
things we
you know,
wouldn't necessarily comprehend the same way. We will have someone be coming in to like talk about these issues to give us a better understanding, and also you, or like, you know, we just want lots of different opinions.
And feel free to educate us. If,
Yeah,
please.
yes.
If we do anything wrong, don't necessarily be like, you suck, but like, please. I just preferred, I'm sensitive, okay? I may
I
not
will
be-
go home and
but
cry.
I might just cry, you know?
We have a lot of feelings.
And it's crying on demand, which is really funny. Because my eyes are so watery that it's like fine and it's easy to. Because like, I don't know, I think my
That's-
eyes are just sensitive too.
That's
Not only my mind, my eyes, my heart, you know, all of that jazz. What's your favorite thing about like theater with acting for you guys? What do you think? Because we all do that. That's something we've got in general.
I love. Oh.
No,
Can I
you
go
can get a
first?
look at our opinions.
Okay, so one of my main things is all like perspective, and that's where like I love being able to talk to other people and communicate, and then also like be able to talk about politics and be like, okay, so this is what I believe and why, and that kind of bleeds into our mission statements as of like,
Yeah.
we understand that we may not all agree, and I think that's one of the most important things, just being able to understand and want to understand the other point of view is so important, especially in today's day and age with like the far left and the far right. And it's like you can be in the middle. There's that option.
And I mean, you don't even have to be like, I know for me, I'm in a current like DECA class, which if you don't know, it's business oriented and things like that. So I'm learning about economics, but I am horrifically undereducated with some economic topics. So I can't say that I'm like, oh, I can say I lean left, and I'm pretty sure that's everything about me one could tell. But it's also, you know, that I may not understand all the economic parts of being a Democrat or being a Republican or whatever, you know, so maybe I have beliefs on the other side of it. You don't know, and I think it's like really important because I know for my family, my close family, so, you know, my mom, my dad, my sister, we all tend to lean left, but to be fair, my dad's also a lawyer, so he doesn't tell us anything. Like, it's like this whole thing where he has never, I don't know a single person he has voted for, I don't know anything.
Wow.
He's like one of those people because he's like, well, that's my personal opinion. I'm like, okay, all right.
So my dad like voices his opinion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
My dad,
Hardcore,
wow.
I
Yeah.
feel that. Mm-hmm.
Was he the kind of guy at the soccer game that was like, "You're wrong, ref," like that? Because my dad
So
still
they're
did
like,
that.
it's Pee-wee, it's okay, just calm
Just
down.
calm down, Steven. Like, it's.
My parents never got involved like that, but they just like they let me know like what's kind of going on in the world, and they a lot of my opinions are based on them because
Absolutely.
that's
It's
where I get my
100%.
information and everything like that. So
Yeah.
so
My-
it's definitely
My dad is the one that I talk politics with, because like our whole family is just so like perspective is so important, and that's where it comes into
Absolutely.
acting, because I'm like I love stepping into someone else's shoes and seeing
Yeah.
their perspective.
exactly.
But,
Telling a story.
Back to the politic thing, it was like it was one of the addresses or something Trump did, and my dad was like, okay, Jamie, so we're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna watch it on CNN, and then we're gonna watch it on Fox,
Yeah.
and MSNBC, and we're gonna compare, and I was like, okay, Dad, I'm ready, like, let's go.
That's awesome. I think that's so important. Also, like, know the two different sides. And like, my dad will definitely.
The media has such an impact.
Yes,
crazy.
exactly.
I feel like I'm scared if, like, you know, as a kid, I had certain beliefs that were, you know, we were pretty ignorant as kids. I'm at least speaking for myself, right?
Kids are ignorant to a point.
Yeah, and the media for me
I'd say naive.
growing up
Naive, that's better.
was like it really showed me what was okay and what wasn't okay. And so for me, it positively influenced, because then once I got to the age where it was like, you know,
I can start making my
Yeah,
own decisions.
yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
Like, whoa.
yeah, because I wouldn't say, my dad is like, we have like, you know, in the car talks with all your parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah, where you're,
Yeah.
and they're like, so what do you think? And
I
you're
did
like,
that
wow.
on a 5-hour drive over here.
Gosh. But on the politics, one of the formats of our show, we will have an episode that is called Pancakes, Politics, Pancakes?
Politics and pancakes.
Politics, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Make pancakes. I'm so excited.
well, we talk about politics because we need the sustenance. It's a party talk.
It's a hard topic. We need some full stomach. You know.
Yeah.
And then just, I feel personally as Generation Z, because we're 16 to 18, we're the young adult, we're the upcoming generation. I feel like it's
Gen
so
Z.
important for us to be aware nowadays. Like, I feel like a 16-year-old shouldn't necessarily have to be as involved in politics as we are today.
God, no.
But I feel like I need to be, because if a conversation comes up, I don't want to appear ignorant, and someone be like, so do you just like not
But
know like what's
I
going
also
on?
feel like I don't know enough.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
have an entire opinion. So I'm like,
Yeah.
please tell me your opinion. Like, I want to know more. I want.
Yeah, so that I can form my own opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It's conductive research.
So I know that on this show there are definitely some sensitive topics
Yes,
that we will be
disclaimers.
talking
Yeah.
about, and so like that's another reason why I said like we want to know your side. Like if you've ever experienced something, like let us know your experience and how that affected you and how.
Help
Like-
educate us while we
Absolutely.
share our opinion. It's a back and
Yeah.
forth, really.
You just want to start a conversation.
So there will be some pretty sensitive topics in this show.
Yeah.
So just like be aware of that when you're watching. Just know that like there will be some things that will come up that.
Yeah, and the chances of us getting passionate about them are high.
Yeah, we're very passionate people.
We're here right now. We're gonna be like,
Escalated.
You get to see me scream.
Please don't scream.
It's just, oh, just wait.
I'm so excited, actually.
You don't recommend. It's not cute. Not a good moment.
Always a good look. You know, we love passion.
But that, you know, it's different ways to show your opinions. Like, for example, while I also act, I produce, directed, and I'm editing in the process of my short film, Passion,
Being
Pride,
behind
and
the
Pain.
Being
Yeah.
behind the scenes is such like a different view.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing as like how we may not understand a male's point of view on whatever.
Exactly.
The
Until you
tech,
step
you know.
into the shoes, and then
Yeah.
you're like, their job is so hard.
It's like I can't
No,
do
it's
anything.
been so weird because I had to like cast a show.
Yeah.
And so
I
it was so
hate
weird.
that.
No, it was so weird like watching those auditions because going into audition I'm always like, oh my gosh, they're judging everything.
They're
I do.
judging this.
Oh,
But
I
no,
know.
like being behind the scenes, it's like all I ever wanted was like the kids who were auditioning to like succeed. Like I wanted to see them
Yeah.
do good. Like I was never once like, oh, I don't want them to do good. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
for sure.
anything like that. So it's
so
it's
eye-opening.
it's like weird seeing the different perspectives, which I feel like is another big part of the show. Is just like knowing the perspectives of people and just. The
It's-
world is a crazy place.
Yeah, and it's different because it's like, let's start. Oh, she's flipping.
I just had like, I wrote down an idea to see where it is. It's just like our goal in like, you know, kind of wordy-ish, is like to just share our opinions in a respectful way, make people aware that our generation is aware of what's going on, and that,
we-
you know, hopefully we will be.
We're competent.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
Please.
I don't know.
Educated.
Like, I don't know that many 16-year-olds, like 16 to 18-year-olds who are out there, like, doing this sort of thing, trying to educate people and, like,
Yeah, like
also learn.
Some people in my school, I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't understand like this on the level I do. But then sometimes I find people like you guys, and I'm like, wow, I love having these conversations where it's like, I can, like, it's not an adult conversation. It shouldn't be an adult topic, but like.
I mean, she's dabbing. I don't know. That's just a personal.
Sorry again for that.
That's cool. Might have to just
I'll
kick
work
you out for
on
that
it.
one.
Okay, what about, can I whip though? Is
No.
No.
That's also
That's
sick.
a-
See, that's why people don't like young people. Because people like. Because you be whipping around here. We're trying to talk about politics, and you're over here like, "Yeah." Not that I didn't just do that 2 seconds ago, because I'm a hypocrite and hypocrisy is everything. However,
She's gonna watch her swearing. I'm gonna watch my dabbing.
yes!
And we're gonna drink some tea.
And the vegans over here is going to be bopping around. That's exactly what they want to do. But we hope that you tune in because this kind of environment is going to be continuous, and we
This
hope
is what we're here for.
Yeah, and we hope
Yeah.
it feels safe for you. For us, I know we're all kind of just chilling here.
We're vibing.
Yeah.
We're
We're
having a
going
great
to
time.
teach you guys, educate you guys, but also have an attitude.
Yes, have some fun.
Acronyms, they're fun. But yeah, so we hope you tune in to our second episode, which will be coming up. So look out for it.
Join us then.
Bye.
Bye.